Live from the Hard Rock Hotel in New York City. Keith McPherson, WFAN. I'm sitting with the baddest man on the planet, Iron Mike Tyson, as we're going to talk about Return of the Mike, his show that's coming to 4 Hard Rock locations. You'll hear from the man himself. Mike, the first thing I got to ask you is, how you doing today?
I'm doing great.
You look good.
Thank you.
What's the weightlifting regimen like? You look like you just came from the gym.
I've been working out. I'm getting prepared to fight. I gotta work out, man. I gotta get
Still training now.
Yeah.
You know, you've been in the ring for so many years and you're still going into the ring. Can you parallel that to being on stage? You're in the ring by yourself, you're on stage by yourself.
And it's the same as losing a fight. The same emotions. You want to do well. You don't want to, suck.
You want to perform. You want to do
Absolutely.
well. You want to win.
100%, yeah.
Now, many people have seen you fight, and those tickets might be out of some people's reach, but these tickets are affordable. People can come see you do your thing now. What can they expect from a Mike Tyson show?
Well, people who are familiar with my show, they know what they're gonna get. They're gonna get some explosive, crude, sometime experiences. It's gonna be me being myself. Just being very open, just telling the truth, and it's a little bit self-deprecation, but that's life too. It's truthful, so it's life too. And everybody knows whatever I say on the stage, everybody experienced it with me before, so they know if I'm lying. That's why there's no way I can ever lie, because everybody knows what I'm talking about, basically.
That's great. See, that's leading me into the next part, right? You say everybody's lived it with you, but there's a younger generation that might be coming to see you, and they're going to learn about things that maybe they weren't alive for. So how do you feel about that? Like your legacy, your life hitting a younger generation for the first time, and your words, your story being told to them from yourself.
After seeing The Hangover and everything, you're going to say, wow, they're going to find, hey, I've been locked up ever since I was 13. I've been locked up 40 times and stuff. When they find that out, by the time I was 13, I had all those arrests and all that. They say, wow, how did this guy become the Hangover guy? And that's what my story is pretty much all about. How did this guy come from this to this? It's just, just never knew anything but poverty, never knew lived in abandoned buildings, never knew what it was like to live a normal life with neighbors and stuff, unless they were like predators or they preyed on you. So everything was just hostile my whole life.
Dreams and nightmares turned into an American dream.
Yeah, that's what greatness is, turning your illusions into a reality.
Absolutely. Growing up and, even being in this area, I have a picture of you with Doc and Daryl. That's something I wanted to ask you. I'm on every night on WFAN talking
I seen them not too long ago.
To the fans. Yeah. So this picture of you, throwing the right hook
Absolutely.
At Doc with the Mets. Did you root for the Mets? How did that come
about? Those are the guys that got me into baseball. I've always been a Met fan, and so I'm a Met fan, and so I ever know the Mets. Been nothing but ever Mets.
Good. I'm sure there's some Met fans that will see this that'll say, yeah, we got Mike with the Mets.
Because of those two guys, it's nothing but Mets.
Any other New York sports team?
Mets,
or
Mets.
Just Mets. No Knicks, no Giants.
Mets.
Just the Mets.
I've only became basketball because when my age, I knew all the guys, Mark Jackson, all those guys. I love New York. I'm a New Yorker.
Awesome. So the closest tour we'll get to New York will be down in Atlantic City at the Hard Rock. You used to fight down there.
Oh, absolutely. But listen, we're going to do more tours. This is just the first 4 that we're going to do, but we're going to do more.
There will be more. There might be one that comes closer to the city then.
Yeah, God willing.
Awesome. I read an article about your wife and her involvement in your show. So can you speak to just how instrumental she's been in helping you, get this together?
Well, she's just a really good writer. She knows how to organize and put together and navigate what I need to do. She understands me. She understands my personality, my demeanor. So she knows how to direct her writing towards my personality pretty much. Awesome.
Last thing for you. You mentioned The Hangover, and I saw that in theaters. That was such a classic appearance. I remember the cartoon you had. You have so many different business endeavors as well. Coming to see you live, will you be talking about the different things that you've done, investing, things you've created in business, how you've really just evolved your portfolio?
Well, I'm like scared to tell people that stuff, you know. I try to keep that to myself, but I never thought about that. I'll find a way my wife could write that in without being too over polarizing. Okay?
Awesome. Iron Mike.
God bless. Thank you.
Return of the Mic coming to the Hard Rock in 4 different locations. Coming your way soon. Thank you.
Thank you.